Hello. So I've been playing quite a few games today. Uh, it's probably the last for today, but yeah, I am against Orianna. It's a really favorable matchup. Early game is rough. She has a lot of damage early, and I do need to be careful. But at some point, I can just jump on her because she's one of the few champions in the mid lane that doesn't have CC, excluding her ult. So it is a nice matchup. Um, wait, okay. What is not so nice is Nocturne. Nocturne makes it very hard to assassinate anyone. Every time I just quickly jump on someone, he just ults. And I cannot really go... Or Spell Shield isn't as useful, because his ult breaks the Spell Shield. So in some matchups that makes it impossible to ever engage. In this matchup it doesn't really matter, luckily. But generally, yeah, I don't like to play against him. He also doesn't have a lot of issues blocking your damage, because he can just spell shield one of your Qs. Nice. Okay. This matchup, yeah, then was a turn favorable. Second half of laning phase, I think. Until then, it's he has a better neutral. Most champions in the mid lane have that, but yeah, I also don't think she scales particularly well. Nice. I'm not sure what that is, but... Or like what that ward is supposed to do. Yeah, it's pushing towards me, so I don't really have to do much. As I said earlier, early laning phase is just kinda waiting. There's not much I need to do. Double Qs help so much, but I've noticed that it's getting harder and harder to actually to use them. Okay, that's fine. I don't have the back actually. I have blue and red buff, so that makes my laning phase a lot easier. It's also great. So now I sit back even more, and yeah, I'm gonna get TP advantage eventually. Not having mana issues right now is really, really nice though. Because she is having mana issues, and the moment she has no mana, I can just jump on her for free. So right now I think that moment is pretty near. I'm just afraid that she will flash in the tower. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Okay. Yeah. Oh well, I got a free kill. She gets a free kill. At least my free kill came with like red and blue buff, so it's all fine. Yeah, her poke doesn't do anything anymore. Yeah, she doesn't have mana for ult, so she doesn't have CC. Same time, I do want to just keep her in lane. Okay, she's gonna use TP now. Hopefully I'll be able to push it before she goes back. Okay, Nocturne is... Oh, actually maybe level 6. I was looking at this and I was like, oh yeah, I don't have to worry about Nocturne ult right now. But I do. Yeah, I don't really want to TP, honestly. Okay, I might lose, yeah, Nah, I'm not gonna lose the cannon. Alright, I think that's still fine. She's low, so she has the back. I have both summoners, she has neither. This is a bit of an... No, actually, I can buy... I can sell my potion. Okay, nice. So hopefully I'll force... Yeah. I'm forcing someone to stay in lane at least. It's a bit of a preemptive TP. I think it's solid. He's still freezing at all. Okay. Yeah, I should have pushed that in maybe. On the other hand, we got a kill here. And that's also not my lane, not my problem. But it is a problem that I caused. Wait, really? Okay. Yeah. Especially... like a matchup like this is so much easier to play than a lot of others. A lot of matchups like Syndra don't really give you the opportunity to really choose your own roams. And you know, if I'm like super ahead of her, I can just dive her, right? And I can never do that with champion like Syndra. And I'm saying Syndra, but like 90% of the roster in the mid lane. Okay, no one died. That's great. I really have to think about whether or not I want Spell Shield first or Black Cleaver. Because with Black Cleaver I can actually survive Orianna's burst. Okay, she used her shield, so maybe she also used her ult. At the same time, all I need to do here is just keep Kaio. Which is kind of easy to do. Okay, if she uses her ability... Okay, even still, that's some good damage. I'm not gonna complain about that.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. Don't have that much mana, but I should be good for another fight. Or at least to push my way. That's my bad. I expected him to already be gone. I don't have ult and I don't want her to get more tower plates.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
Oh shit, I'm actually losing this.
An ally has been slain.
I didn't expect to lose that actually.
Your turret has been destroyed. Turret
But yeah, they knew Orianna would go top. They knew that, and Nocturne had ult, they also knew that. It's my bad for feeding him though, like that kill. I really thought I could win there. Especially since I was a level up, maybe even 2, I didn't see his original level. But I had similar items. And I had ult, and normally I do win the all-in when I have ult.
has been slain.
Okay.
Killing spree.
Anyway, I could focus up. Because I could have ran from Nocturne. It just took me too long to realize that I was losing. Okay, so Tristana can actually jump out of my W. For some reason, it doesn't always follow her. Nice.
An ally has been slain.
Okay.
Shut down.
I actually live that. Well, probably not, but... My dogs killed me. Yeah, he ulted himself, so I couldn't jump back. Otherwise I would have done that. I can TP here. I think it's overkill though.
Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I can TP maybe after... Oh, okay. For now, I'm just gonna go to the side lane and farm up. Because I really just don't have the levels. Okay.
An ally has been slain. Double kill.
Something face rush. No. I'm still going spell shield. Because I think it's super powerful to basically negate Nocturne ult. But yeah, this is generally how my games go. Like laning phase is really uneventful. Aside from like sometimes I get some good roams off. But in lane it's nothing. But I usually always get fed around the mid game. Which is kind of funny because when I looked at the stats, Naafiri is actually kind of mediocre in the mid game normally.
Double kill.
And you know, I keep saying it, but I think Phase Rush just makes the champion a lot stronger. Like, you do sacrifice the early game, but honestly, it's an early game that you can only use in very specific instances anyway. That said, Orianna is one of those games, or champions where I can use my early game to snowball. But I don't really want to play with like lots of different runes and relying on a strategy that only works in matchups that are already favorable. Like, why would I do that, right? Orianna, I'm already gonna win that matchup.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna keep a little bit of distance. Wait, it wasn't the kill gold, right? But yeah, what Nocturne just did, where I just quickly tried to one-shot someone, and then Nocturne just fucks it over. That's one of the reasons why I don't like fighting against him. But yeah, in this matchup, like, Orianna doesn't really have... Like, they technically have hard CC, but, like, let's be honest. Doesn't really matter. Like, I can kill them and then run away. Or I can at least... I don't get punished as much for basically losing spell shield. I use that ult not for like to get a kill. I mean, I want to get a kill there, but to see if anyone was nearby. So I knew Tristana was nearby because of it. I'm just gonna go top lane. My TP is about to be up, so I can just afford to do that. No, I'm not gonna start Baron. Okay, so I'm not gonna... Like, I can all in her bit ult, but... Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna die anyway. My second Q went completely wide. And he, his strike breaker basically steals my... Or steals. Kinda negates my phase rush. I wish she would have stopped that for a bit.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Well, my team is winning. That's really nice. Don't feel like I've helped them too much. I've helped them early in the bot lane. And like when they got invaded, but so did Orianna. So it is team dev. It's always like mid lane has such a strong early game presence. And Naafiri, even with like proper runes, in a lot of matchups she doesn't have the power to influence the super early game. Oh, let's hear somewhere, right? Yeah. Can I ghost out of here? They're not even chasing me. But yeah, with Naafiri it's always like hoping your team doesn't lose too hard, and then in the mid game you can do some fun stuff. And in most matchups you don't get outskilled, or in most games. So the games where they do take scaling champions, it's always a bit spooky. Oh yeah, you are dead. Yeah, we can just get soul. What? Wait, what? Oh, stupid. Oh, I got it. Wasn't my intention. But it was the bleed and the bulldoze. this is the best solve for Naafiri by far. I said this in another video, but basically you having this much extra mobility makes it so that you can outrun basically anyone. I don't want to necessarily TP for this. I wasn't moving. I can though, I will though. I see this turning really bad really soon. But I also feel like with most champions, the more you understand mid lane, the harder it is to actually die. Especially if you run TP. Oh, I'm so ridiculously fast. I actually used to go Relentless Hunter. For literally that out of combat movement speed, but that was before synchronized souls were a thing. And it's I quite liked it honestly. I do think the out of combat movement speed makes it so that your engage is a lot more consistent. Because I can just run at the opponent. Yeah. Normally I would totally dive this, but Nocturne. Like she's totally not baiting. Yeah, Zhonya's makes it so that I'm just taking too long to actually kill them. So I probably won't go extra lethality, rather I'll go armor, maybe? Yeah, I think armor. I think our team needs another semi-frontliner. Like, Elise is already an assassin, right? So I'll just be there somewhere in between. And then with my high mobility, I can go in, out, while not dying. Okay, I'm just gonna ghost actually. Again? She already has it? Yeah, I can actually outplay Nocturne. I think she should die. Oh. Yeah, for some reason Tristana can jump out of your W and your W won't follow. Which is kind of the exception to the rule. Because normally if like Asriel for instance uses his built-in flash, you just follow. But with Tristana it doesn't for some reason. Or she has to do it super early, but yeah. So I'm not sure if that's a bug or intentional, but yeah, otherwise I could maybe kill her. But now the second kill was just But yeah, with Nocturne you just don't have the best mid-late game. Normally it's pretty easy to go off at that point. You just see someone who's out of place and just insta-ult. Yeah, that's why... Okay, she dies here, right? I'm gonna fake... No, I'm not gonna fake engage. Because he will just jump into the fountain. And my W actually does follow Gnar. Nice. Tiny bit better KDA now.